Alright, hello everybody. Here we are in Tihark Orchid. I want to welcome you to the first video of the Is It Worth It series. In this video, we will be farming the boss Churahm Spirit Warrior. He's a ritualist boss. He uses spawning power, and his green is Churaham's wand. I have farmed this guy in the past, and I have done very well farming this guy. Actually, I farmed him one day for like the entire day. I got elite Rit tomes. Like I got like 10 elite Rit tomes in one day. I was pretty like happy with that. But I think the drop rate has been nerfed since that time. That was about 4 months ago. But nevertheless, you still get pretty good drops here. I just want to review the build I used. I am playing as a permasin, Neil Patrick Harris, and this is the build I use. It's just a standard perma sliver armor, except I use intensity because really we're just going in and killing the boss right away. We don't really need to conserve any energy. And alright, so the runs took me about 2 minutes per run. I am doing this in hard mode, of course. Alright, so now I want to show you how to actually farm this guy. Alright, Churahm Spirit Warrior is located right about there. We're just gonna run down here a while. You definitely want to do this in hard mode. That's what I recorded the data in. So all the data I'll show you at the end of the run is from hard mode. It's a fairly fast run. One thing to note when you go out here to start farming him, you definitely want to bring some lockpicks because there's always a chest, and the chests are pretty good here. I've had really good experiences with chests here. I always get elite tomes of all different classes from these chests for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's just the area, but yeah. Actually during the time I was recording this data, I got an elite necro tome from one of the chests down here. But I'll go over all the data here at the end. Alright, so now you're approaching the bridge here. Before you get too close, make sure you put your stuff on, because these roaring ethers like to come up and try and block you. But yeah, so now you just aggro them, take them back, then go across the bridge so you don't get blocked on the bridge. This is a pretty easy run, guys. It's nothing complicated. Alright, here she is, Churahm Spirit Warrior. Whoops, can't talk today. Alright, got my daggers on. Whoops. Okay, here she is. Make sure you're as close as you possibly can get to her, and then just ping the heck out of her. There we go. That's it. Alright, let's take a look at the results here. As far as run time, each run took about 2 to 3 minutes. It all depends on, how well you know the farm. I got 24 runs in an hour, but I put the plus there because you definitely can get more than 24 runs in. As far as chests, I only got 10 and 24, but I've definitely had more than that, and that's still pretty good though. Also, this is the awesome stat here. Out of 10 chests, 9 of the items were gold, and one of them was an elite tome, which is a necro tome, and that sells for 8k right now. So that's definitely worth a lockpick, especially if you have a good treasure hunter title and lucky title. You'll retain and you'll get 8k for an elite tome. So that was an awesome stat. Total items in the run, I got 24, but I think you might be able to get more than that. I don't know, maybe I just had an off run or whatever. Alright, here's the items per run. So this is how many times did you drop 0 items. 7 times you dropped 0 items. 12 times you dropped 1 item. 4 times she dropped 2 items, 1 time she dropped 3 items. So more times than not, she's gonna drop 1 item. But unfortunately, sometimes she will drop no items at all. But yeah. And here, greens. I always get her green. I have like 10 of them in my inventory. But yeah, this time in an hour I got 3, and then this was the disappointing stat here. Only 0 golds and 0 elite tomes dropped by her. But yeah, definitely have had better. Take a look at the earnings. Total earnings after merchanting the items, which is like the gold items, the blue items, the purple items, and all that good stuff. 3.6k. And then total earnings after merching all the items from the chest is 4.2k. And then your potential earnings, let's say if you sold the Necrotome at 8k and the greens at 3k per green, which is realistic, you'd be making 21k, 21.2k. So that's pretty good. And finally, is it worth it? Yes, I think it's worth it. Although this wasn't the greatest run in an hour for me, I definitely still think it's worth it. You might have better luck, especially if you've never done the farm. But yeah, this farm is definitely still worth it, and it's definitely something you're gonna want to do if you need something new to farm and you've never done this before. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this first video. I will be looking to put up a video tomorrow. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you thought this was a great video. If not, I could use some feedback too. So have a good one.